Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here today to talk about the power-up pass. Now, of course, you guys have seen so many people talking about it. At level 60, you get a 90 to 91 overall power-up pass, which is really good. And what that allows you to do is obviously use that pass instead of a player, right? To power up. Now, some examples of guys who are 90s or 91s. Let's take a look. Now, I know other people have probably talked about it. And I mentioned it briefly on Twitter, but I've thought about it a lot more. And a lot of the thought here is that you should do Randy Moss, right? And at first I was like, no, you should do the limiteds, right? You should do the limited. But I think you should do Randy Moss if you have Randy Moss. Does that make sense? The reason is I think that this pass should be used first to obtain as many coins as possible, and then second to potentially upgrade your team, right? What I mean is if you have Randy Moss and you happen to have Richard Sherman as well, you have both of these cards, right? Great example. You use the power pass on Randy Moss right now. He's 490,000 coins. You sell your Randy Moss, you take in that 480K. And you keep Sherman. The reason you're not going to use it on these limited cards is because their value isn't going to drop below 500K. If Randy Moss was above 500K, I'd tell you to do Sherman. But it's not. It is not. And the reason is if you put the power pass in place for Randy Moss right now, you sell Moss, right? And then let's say at a different point, Randy Moss starts to drop in price. Now he's 200K. Well, you can go buy Randy Moss, take the power-up pass out, put the 200K card in, and then you can use the power-up pass on, say, Richard Sherman and get 500K back. So what this means and what you are actually doing is you're using your power-up pass twice to your advantage, where you're getting Randy Moss and Richard Sherman, taking home 1 million coins, costing yourself 200K, and you still have the same cards. That is a much better value and a much better deal, in my opinion. It's the way to go. Because you put a power pass into a card or as part of the upgrade, it doesn't mean you have to leave it there at all. You could take it out. And I think when you use it on the really expensive cards, this is the right move, and then pulling it out as needed is the right move. Now, anything under 91, we didn't have limiteds for, right? We just didn't. So, that goes in a similar path where I currently use my 88 to 89 power-up pass on Tyreek Hill because he's someone I had. The Team of the Week Tyreek Hill, right? Is he? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's 380K, right? That's how I use mine on. If his price ever goes down, I will take the pass out. I will buy the card and then say I'll use it to go get Jalen Ramsey, right? You got to use your pass a couple of times. And the low passes you're not going to do that with, but the high passes you are. So like how we have a 90 to 91 right now, you have these options because we have limited editions, right? We have these primetime performer cards in particular, which you could use them on, right? Any one of these cards you could use them on right now. But I don't think it's worth using it on them for the time being. I think you could use it on them later. And I think this is a method and a path that we need to use going forward, because next time we're going to get a 92 to 93 power-up pass, right? All right, we know that's a thing that is going to be coming. And I would be doing the same thing, where for right now, I would use it on Dion. Easy bet, right? But as Dion's price goes down over time, I have Demario Davis. So then I would buy Dion for cheap, use the power-up pass on Demario Davis, sell this Demario Davis, and then make even more coins. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. If you guys have any questions, please put in the comments below. But this is the best way to use power passes. Using them twice, starting now with the 90 to 91, even maybe the 88 to 89. Using them twice, you can double the coins you get from them very easily. Very easily. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this is informative and it helps and it does all sorts of awesome stuff. So I'm Cece and I'm out. Peace.